Hello, good day, everybody. I'm your host, Clue, the host of Clue the Hello. Sorry, guys. Clue the Hello Sports Bar live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get you guys in the news that Anthony Miller got released from the Texans, and I'll get you guys into the fact there's some turmoil that's looming out for Evander Kane. By the way, I'll tell you what that is exactly. I'll get you guys the fact that Jaylon Smith reached a 1-year offer with the Packers. By the way, Tony Khan introduced the TBS title. The TBS title in the AEW Women's Division. There's going to be a title tournament there. And TBS is going to be, and AEW Dynamite is going to move it to TBS on January 5th, 2022. Get you guys for the Dodgers to read the cards, 3-1 in the NLCS wild card. Wild card, by the way. Get you guys for the Trevor Ariza just came off of ankle surgery. He's on the show for 2 months, by the way. And some news on Terrelle Pryor and Shalaya Briston, by the way. Some news on that. And I'll get you guys some exciting news regarding AJ Mendez. You guys may know her as AJ Lee, by the way. Former women's champion is AJ Lee. And Baker Mayfield's been playing with a torn labrum on his left shoulder. All this going to have for that, ladies and gents, on that note. All right, so first things first, I'm going to start things off with the fact that Anthony Miller was released in Texas, by the way. So that's a really awful move there. And Texas, Anthony Miller, he had to move on from Texas because honestly, Texas, they're looking terrible right now. So Texas, they're done. They're just trash right now, which they are, and that's all I got to say on that, everybody. Also, other news I want to get into, by the way, that Jaylon Smith has reached a 1-year offer, by the way, with the Packers, by the way. So that's a big exciting news there. So it's a big move for him. Cowboys in from Virginia, though, so sorry, guys. That's all I got to say on that, everybody. Also, some others I want to get into, by the way, that Tony Khan's introduced a new title, by the way, that's arriving to the women's division. That is going to be the TBS title that was introduced last night, and it's going to be a woman, and there will be a AEW. There will be a TBS title tournament for the women's division, by the way, within the coming weeks, I guess, on Dynamite, Rampage, and TBS, by the way, and AEW Dynamite will be moving to TBS on January 5th. So it could happen. So the TBS title tournament for the women's division could be happening on January 5th, 2022 when AEW Dynamite moves to TBS, which could happen there, or it could happen in the coming weeks. We'll just have to wait and see for ourselves, guys. You'll also wait and see for yourselves. Other things I want to get into, by the way, that Evander Kane is in more peril, by the way, because he was accused of carrying a fake COVID vax card, by the way. He used fake COVID cards. Now, fake COVID cards are illegal in both the U.S. and Canada, and it's against NHL rules, by the way. Now, this is all stemming after he was accused of making bets, after he was accused of betting on his own games, and the accusations of domestic abuse, sexual assault, and his wife Anna Kane is intending to get a divorce from Evander Kane. By the way, he did file for bankruptcy, but this latest on Evander Kane, he is in more peril because he was accused of carrying a fake COVID vax card, and those are illegal in the U.S. and in Canada, by the way, so in all the other countries, so and across the country as well. So honestly, not a good look for Evander Kane, and the NHL is looking into that for sure. Also, some other news I want to get into, by the way, the Dodgers, they defeated the Cardinals 3-1 the NLCS wild card game last night. You guys see that? No, that's all there's you need to know on that. And other news, by the way, that Trevor Ariza just had ankle surgery, and he's going to be put on the shelf for 2 months, by the way. So right now, look good there, and that's all you need to know. Also, another news, by the way, former NFL player Terrelle Pryor was arrested and charged for slapping his ex Shalaya Briston, by the way. Now, this is the woman who stabbed Terrelle Pryor, and she was arrested for that as well. That was back last year in 2019. Now, it says right here that Terrelle Pryor was arrested and charged for slapping Shalaya Briston and threw pumpkins at her car, by the way. Now, it says right here that Terrelle Pryor got upset with Briston. That was, and she was trying to send her like 30K plus text messages, trying to call her 50 plus times, and sent 30 plus unanswered text messages, by the way. He threw pumpkins at her car, that was damaging the windshield. Briston tried to run for cover, and she suffered bruises and inflammation underneath her redness under her left eye. Now, Pryor, he would be charged for simple assault and criminal mischief and harassment, by the way. His bail was at $100K. He left the courtroom saying nothing like that ever ensued. So you guys remember that Shalaya Briston was arrested and charged for stabbing Terrelle Pryor a few times, and he was hospitalized for that. And obviously, Terrelle Pryor did in fact file got a restraining order against Shalaya Briston, by the way, on that note. So it's very clear Shalaya Briston's going to return the favor. And even though, Terrelle Pryor wished Shalaya Briston happy birthday to her as well, but I think that this couple's not getting along. I can tell you about that. And honestly, needs to say, they're not on the same page either. So that's not looking good there for him. And honestly, for neither both of them though. So honestly, they need some help. And he's convicted of the charges. He's going to be, in jail for life. That's all I can say on that, everybody. And honestly, that's everything you need to know on that, everybody. And clearly, they need some help. So they got to get it together. And they did file, and they might have got separated for sure about that. Also, another news about what I want to get into. The NWSL has linked arms while standing midfield, sending a message to not be silent anymore. This is in regards to the allegations against Paul Riley, by the way, and the NWSL is not going to take silent anymore. It happened on 3 games, by the way. So they're just sending a message out there. So that's all they did. So it's just a way of solidarity, and that's all there is for that. So big move for them. And other news I want to get into, by the way, Baker Mayfield's play with the torn labrum in his left shoulder, so really not looking good for him. Don't know his condition is. He should be okay for now. And other things I want to get into, by the way, that AJ Lee, or you guys may know former Divas champ, former women's champ, AJ Lee, or AJ Mendez, who's CM Punk's wife, she's returning to WoW Wrestling. Yes, everybody, AJ Mendez, she is in the footsteps of CM Punk because she is returning to WoW Wrestling because of an injury. I mean, she hasn't wrestled in over 7 years because of an injury that she sustained. And, yeah, she is coming back, everybody. So AJ Mendez is coming back to WoW Wrestling. And once she's done with WoW Wrestling, is she going to return to, I could say WWE, I guess, but could she be heading to AEW Wrestling? Now, you guys remember CM Punk, he made his AEW debut this past year, and he did beat Darby Allin, by the way, at All Out. So that's surprising news right there. AJ Mendez is turning the favor, doing the same, is in CM Punk's shoes, and that's the big news there. So wow, AJ Mendez returning to WoW Wrestling. You can check out the video for yourself, guys, and it's the best news yet there. So all things you need to know in that. She hasn't been wrestling since, though, because of an injury she sustained. And others I want to get into, by the way, that Metroid Dread is going to be coming out tomorrow, by the way, guys. Check that out. Another news that Tony Braxton, which happy birthdays out to Tony Braxton, Simon Cowell, Jane Torville, Kira Kasarin, Holland Rogers, Alicia Dixon, Mookie Betts, Caitlin, former women's champ, former Divas champ, Ayla Cal, Allison Munn, Rhino, Nicole Airy Parker, Evan Longoria. You got Jermaine Defoe, Aiden English, or you guys know Aiden English, or Matt Wachowski, Amber Stevens, West, Charles Woodson, Pippa Funnel, Zero and Clone Zero from King of Fighters, and Brissa Carrillo. Somebody birthday wishes, shout out, tweet to right, please be sure to do so on that. And there's all there is you need to know, everybody. So that's all I got to say on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will do right there for the Clue Sports Board. Oh, also one other thing I want to get into, by the way, that makes me know this, that Stephon Gilmore was traded to the Panthers, by the way. So that's the big news there. Big move for him. And along with a 2023 6th-round pick. So that's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will do right there for the Khalil Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page by any number necessary. What are your thoughts and responses of Anthony Miller being released in Texas, by the way? That was a good move. Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just want to share, buddy. There's a Baker Mayfield who is playing with a torn labrum injury on his left shoulder. Thoughts about that? Let me know in the comments about that. What's conditions going to be? What is Tony Khan unveiling in TBS Title and AEW Women's Division? Although AEW Dynamite is going to move into TBS on January 5th, 2022. That's all there is to know that, everybody. Also, guys, what he lost to Jaylon Smith reaching a 1-year offer with the Packers. So let me know about the come out just my shirt, buddy. And he's coming back for sure, buddy. He lost it. We're because we're waiting for Evander Kane. He was accused of carrying a fake COVID vax card. He thoughts about that. Let me know the comes from. Even though those are illegal in the U.S. and Canada, which they are, by the way. He doesn't dodge us to read the cards 3-1 NLCA wild card game. Thoughts about that. So anyway, wishes out to Trevor Ariza. He's recovering from ankle surgery, by the way. He's in the show for 2 months. Sending your thoughts and prayers out to him. You thoughts on AJ Mendez returning to Wild Wrestling. Let me know what comes about that. Now, she is the wife of CM Punk, by the way. Let me know about that for sure. Also, went to because we were Terrelle Pryor and Shalaya Briston. Let me know what comes about that. Just want to share, buddy. So, brothers, Tony Braxton, Simon Cowell, Jane, Torville, Kira, Kasarin, Holland Rogers, Zero Clone Zero of King of Fighters, Brissa, Carrillo, Alicia Dixon, Mookie Betts, Caitlin, Ayla Cal, and others out there. Charles Woodson, Jermaine Defoe, Evan Longoria, Allison Munn, Rhino, Nikhil Ari Parker, somebody brother wishes, shout, tweets, and please introduce that. That's everything you need to know everybody on that. That's enough. Stephon Gilmore going to the Panthers, by the way. Thoughts about that. Let me know what comes about that. Just want to share, buddy. I'll be back for more breaking news, trend times, live updates, so much on a whole lot more than the Clueless Sports, with everything sports related, everything you got to know, all you got to say, right? Take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Please be safe with that. Bye-bye.